Can you hear me? Let me know down below if you can hear me, because then we got 50% of this little show going. But I am going to start off. I'm going to start off with saying that unfortunately I did not have the time to prepare really to do a portfolio update. So I'm going to try to, talk a little bit about the market, but I will postpone it until tomorrow. So just so you know, don't waste your time. But if you're here for a little bit of chit chat and let's go through some things together, well, then I am more than happy if you're going to stay. Thank you so much. The sound is great. Thank you, Vex. Oh, it's good to be here. I missed you all. It makes me a little nervous when I'm not prepared. But anyway, let's try to go through it, because at least then there are a few things that I want to say. There are a few coins we can look at, but then again, we will do it long and proper and well prepared tomorrow. Anyway, I think we can start. And as always, right? As always, it goes a little something like this. I want to welcome you to Crypto Never Sleeps. And in case you're new to this channel, you want to stay on top of the crypto world, well then do me a favor, hit like, smash, and subscribe so that you can be notified every time we upload videos, or go live for that matter. So that you can, and this is important to me, protect your wealth, preserve your wealth, and ultimately increase your wealth. My name is Nico Arachi, and I am the host of the littlest channel on the interweb. So guys, what are we going to look at? Well, to go over the things, we're looking at the big four, the level of market manipulation. We can see Bitcoin is down 1% at 23,500. We got Ethereum at 1,600, down 0.7%. And then we got, Cardano is unchanged. And then we got Polkadot at $7. Finally, we got above the 6, up 3.69. I love them 69s. But it's a little bit against at least the trend of the day, right? As always, we see, it's very funny, interesting to see that the volume and the way that they're correlating, Bitcoin and Ethereum is, as always, right, identical. But we see a little bit more moving up with Polkadot. And that makes me happy. Well, let's look at Bitcoin. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about this today, because this is something I can just share some thoughts with you. Now, of course, we always look at this 7-day moving average on the weekly, but right? I mean, it's very clear to see right here, right there, that we are quite above the 7-day moving average. But I wanna talk about, because there's so many that are, referring to the market as, we're still going to see another drop. We are still going to see go down to 12 or 8 or wherever we're going to be. Now, I have to say that, I don't know if I'm a little scared to make a prediction, let's say a hardcore prediction. But my sentiment, my feeling, my gut feeling, right here, is that I don't think we're going to go down to 12 or 8 anymore. And it would be an awfully long way. Now, I'm going to try to, say why I don't think so. First of all, we have together, you and I, right? We have gone through everything that we were supposed to in order to end this bear market, this bear trend, right? We have seen disasters, right? We have seen, what do you call it? Black Swan events. I think we saw we didn't see the fat lady sing, but Black Swan events. I mean, we saw terror, right? And ultimately we know, and there were a few others in between, and then we know in the end it was FTX, right? And FTX was a real big Black Swan event, right? I mean, this was really terrible. This is when mainstream media and everybody, Sister Shelly and Brother Jamal, everyone had more or less written crypto off. At least all the influencers, all the mainstream media, so there was blood on the street. There was blood on the street. there was so much blood on the street that actually everyone were pessimistic, so pessimistic. So here we go. But there are a few. I like Ivan on Tech. He's very optimistic. But you see, even there are some other investors. They're saying, "No, we gotta wait. We're gonna go down maybe to 12. We're gonna go down to 8." And even I like. There's another YouTuber. I forgot. I forgot his name. But he's always been very, very conservative and actually spot on. But even he is, Data Dash. It's Data Dash. Even Data Dash is talking about he's going to wait and he's going to short the market. But you see, this is what I want to point out. Look where we came from, right? We came from almost 70,000. And we went all the way down to 15. And when we look at all coins, all of them almost. Let's see, we can't see it here, but I think almost all coins, they're down somewhere, between, when you look at it since their all-time high, right? They're all down between 70 to 80% or something. Some of them 90%, right? This is just 1 year, right? But we can see 30. So you know that, right? You know that. And we've been saying here many times on this channel that we're going to buy them. We're going to enter at 50 to 80% below the all-time highs. So you see, from my point of view is, even if it is going to go down to 12 or 8, this is not, let's say, a move that I would speculate on. Not at all. Not at all. I'm even going to make a little line here. If so you want to place all your bets. Okay, now we are at 23, but like to go down here, right? But everyone should have gone, short, or when we were up here. That's when they should have done it. Not now. You see, the risk reward between maybe even being right and going short and waiting, and we might hit 12 or 8. But the potential is much higher than 70. So what I'm saying is that I feel that not only do that's why my sentiment is I don't think we're going to see a lot more, long-term bear market when it comes to cryptocurrencies. And there is one other thing that I've always, or here recently, that I like to point out, or I've also said a few times, is that I believe that we're going to see the traditional markets implode. And I think this correlation that there's been in the last 6-7 months between cryptocurrencies and the traditional markets is not going to last. And I'm pretty, well, at least it's a different opinion, right? And I've pointed this out before. Look at the stock market, market cap. Look at the U.S. stock market, the U.S. bond market, and the crypto market. Not a lot has to happen, right? Not a lot of money has to flow into the crypto market. That goes without saying. And when we then, I think, when some of these fantastic coins, we'll talk about one or two or three about them today, is when you can get them at 80, 90%, how much lower are they gonna go? So usually what happens, and if we look at the volume, right, the volume has been healthy. It's really been increasing volume, pushing it up. I actually, I think that these, and I've said that before, I think these are institutions that are coming in and establishing positions, not short-term traders. Anyway, that's what I have to say about that. And let's see if anybody's in the chat and want to have a quick hello. I love to chit chat. There we go. And as I started by saying when I opened up today, I'm not fully prepared. I'm sorry for that. So, it's just really going to be a little chit-chat. Dev Patel, how are you doing? Good to see you. We got Sandra. Lots of kisses to you. Raymond, how are you doing? And we got my queen, my true queen. I bow to you. Mario, how are you doing? And Harris HK. Harris is my good friend. He's been around since we almost started. And so let's see. Yeah, and we got Rasta Chanuk. How are you doing? And it's good to see all of you. You know I love you. And Shahid, my soul brother. Merkel Magdala, what are you saying here? Everyone, I hope all is well. Everything's good. I think so. Let's see. I like if there's some questions. So I should be very good today. So what do you say, Mario? I think the fall to 18, 19K is possible, but I don't think we will go lower. And Panos is here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Jay Sire, you're number one. Remember that. You are number one, and I'm no one. John Vollmer, is it too late to get into Phantom? I'm John. Well, first of all, I like Mario's what he's saying. He's saying we might, and I kind of tend to agree with that. I think we're gonna see a retracement, probably some profit taking, yeah. But I'm not sure we're gonna go down to this 12 or 8. Now, is it going to be 18, 19, or is it going to be 20? I think we're going to go a little down. But I think, and I've been an advocate for this for a long time, is that 2023 is going to be the year of turnaround, Web 3.0. What I also wanted to point out is the fundamentals of the cryptocurrency industry. They are nothing but a home run. I mean, they are lovely. The fundamentals, the future of finance is being built right in front of our eyes, and it's being built on the blockchain, and mainly on Ethereum and Polkadot, I think, and many more, of course. But so the fundamentals are great, and if we really think that we're going to see traditional industries, which I think that's the whole idea about the Web 3.0, that they're going to migrate onto the blockchain. Well, hallelujah. Then we got very little market cap, so the fundamentals are good. Okay, so I think you are right there with the 18, 19. I think that's more how I see it. Now, what did you Phantom? I also wanna regarding when it comes to Phantom, I think it doesn't matter if it's Phantom is a quality coin, that's for sure, right? So, so I think when you ask, is it too late? Well, just look at the market behind me, right? Just look at it. I mean, this is a Bitcoin, right? But it's more or less everything the same, right? Let's go in, and I don't have Phantom right in front of my FTM, of course. I'm not I don't know specifically too much about Phantom, but I know it's a quality. So look at this here, right? We saw it at almost high at 3.3. Now it's at 65 cent, right? It's almost with everything like that. So how could it be too late? Because I am a firm believer. That once we're gonna have the new cycle, the third cycle. I mean, if you're already getting in at these prices that we've gone into, we're going to make lots of money and lots of joy all the way up to the previous all-time highs. But I do believe that the next cycle is going to take us to roughly 3 times the price of previous all-time highs. That's on average. And then, of course, the top quality coins, they're going to go to the moon. Just remember, it's not financial advice. But yeah, so no, remember, it's not financial advice. That was the wrong transition. Yeah, so I think, all these questions, is it too, are we too late? No, you're early, brother. You're so early. Okay. Then, yes, I know. What do we have here? So can you look at reserve protocol? Reserve protocol is good. Yeah, that's good. I will do that tomorrow. Stack up Gala. Yeah, I think Gala is really one of those winners, like Illuvium and my good friend, he told me to make a video about it 2 weeks ago, and I should have, but we didn't get around to it. So yes, let me just see. Metis is, of course, is of course also one of our holdings, right? And yeah, what happened here with Metis? We're still holding, you know that, friend. I haven't gotten, because now I need to, when I talk about it, I would like to give you some proper update. That will also be for tomorrow. So there were just two actually. I wanted to just mention Polkadot, right? I really think that Polkadot is going to take off. Even if you saw the Polkadot video, I mean, Polkadot has the second largest full-time developer amount of developers working on Polkadot. And what Polkadot is setting up is amazing. But what is even, it's not 100% confirmed, but Polkadot has really been working with the SEC in order to be recognized as a non-security. And I think they're gonna, I think that's how it's gonna end up. The Polkadot is not going to be recognized as a security versus XRP. So I think Polkadot has huge, huge potential. Also, cross network, right? I can see I got some comments about cross network. We'll also make a new video update on that. But cross network is a coin that I would really recommend all of you. But as you know from the Polkadot updates, we love cross, right? Let me make myself here smaller so I'm not in the middle of everything. Put myself down in the corner. There we go. Look at this cross network, but it hasn't even been around so long, right? It was since 2020. But look at that. This is going. You know what this is gonna reminds me of? It's gonna be a hockey stick. And if you remember back in 2021, we had many hockey sticks. Hockey sticks are just gonna take off. It's gonna look like nothing this high. So yeah, cross network and cross shadow, both in the Polkadot ecosystem. Then one more that I wanted to mention is, is LivePeer, that we haven't talked too much about. LivePeer also has some good news, and you can also sometimes it's very simple also sometimes just to go in and get the information. You go into LivePeer first of all. We can see all. LivePeer is an old one, right? It's been around for a long time. But remember, we went in there, we got in at $6 before it made this hockey stick there, right? Look at that. Not moving. We got in at $6 and then we sold, I don't know, higher. But we have gotten, of course, we've gotten in LivePeer again. We love LivePeer. And I really think that this is going even to go probably maybe 3 times the price estimates in 2025 to 2026 that super could go to around $200 LivePeer. I mean, this is a wonderful token. And for example, you can just go into Medium and you can see here on the block, which was the latest news here on the 17th of January. You see, this is the infrastructure of the Web 3.0, and I've always said these are the top quality, the market leaders of tomorrow is where we want to be. So what do we see here? So I like this. So LivePeer entered 2023 on high with the December launch of game-changing new capabilities for videos, NFTs. And the network was busy bringing creative visions to life. Yeah, well, anyway, in Q4, LivePeer transcoded more than 42 million minutes of video, which was a 16% increase from the prior 3 months and a 40% rise from Q4 2021. So, in the state of LivePeer Q4 2022, crypto analytics firm Messari, that I also use to track coins, said the strength of demand proved LivePeer's focus on Web3 app builders, and it was paying off. So, LivePeer, which is going to promote, or is the infrastructure for decentralized streaming, huge potential for the Web 3.0. And it is the dominant market leader, and also Grayscale also have a trust there. So, that's a top quality coin. And then I wanted to, because last time there was a question, and I actually was a little bit negative on on an umbrella. Or before we get to umbrella, Sia Coin. There was a question about Sia Coin. I was actually looking today at Sia Coin. Sia Coin is, of course, it's decentralized storage, and with the main competitors of Arweave and StoreJ storage and Filecoin. I still like Sia Coin. Of course, we're holding Sia Coin, centralized storage. Again, Web 3.0 infrastructure, right? Now, there's, of course, if you would look here, Sia Coin has a market cap here of around 184. I think if you are going to compare it to storage or StoreJ, they have a lot less. I think they have like 70 or something. No, they also have they have 160. So it's more or less the same. But Arweave obviously has a lot more, right? A lot more market cap. So, but also Arweave have already, signed some of the biggest, some bigger clients already. But I think there's potential there in all three. I mean, I ultimately we're still not going to know, are they all, and Filecoin as well, are they all going to take off, or is one really going to outperform the other? Then there was a question last time about umbrella. And, I've been holding for Betty for quite a while. And look at this, it's up 33%. And it's been actually not doing very bad. It only has a market cap of 1.8 million, brother, sister. 1.8 million. And I mean, I don't even know. How much is it down from its all-time high? Unbelievable. We will, get a little bit to the... It's still down 99.04%. I mean, this is also why I'm saying, there's a lot, this is a risk reward. This could potentially become a huge thing. Now, last week, I said I was not so 100% optimistic on Umbrella, but that was because I hadn't read the latest kind of updates. And the latest updates from Umbrella, again, you can go in and read the blog. But they're moving ahead. They are moving ahead. And I'm very happy about that. I guess that's 4 hours ago. That's why Umbrella Network announces partnership with the Kingdom Divided. Now, this is not really what, this is too new. I was not aware of that. But they're actually keep working, keep expanding, and keep improving. So, I gotta say, we're gonna keep holding on to our Umbrella tokens. Okay, guys, let's see if there's any questions, and because I'm kind of, done here. Let's just see here. Who is here? If there's any questions. So, what do you say? Potential for Holochain? Yeah, I know too little about Holochain, so I wouldn't know. And Crypto Charlie, are you Black Raven too? Are you also Black Raven? Let me know. Okay, so what do you say? Yeah, this is... we're talking about... Yeah, Polkadot is our retirement. I think that's going to be huge. Hi, brother. How do you see Oracle going from here? Well, of course, no. Our oracles, and we were just talking, about oracles, right? Oracle is very important. And, of course, needless to say that the number one top... Oracle is, of course, Chainlink, right? Don't ever forget about the Link. Link is the number one, the biggest. Umbrella, Chainlink is going to be everywhere, right? But there's some other oracles that are good, right? There are, for example, maybe Umbrella is going to have a chance. Kyling, that I love on Polkadot, is also an oracle, right? So it's important to diversify, right? But of course, because when you look at Chainlink, but Chainlink, has also just recently announced that they are being used by Swift, right? And Swift is the largest payment system that we have in the world since many, many years. So when you look at Chainlink, it's what I'm saying is, you can see Chainlink had a high of around 50, and now it's at $7. So there's huge potential. So it depends what kind of investor you are, or how big you can make your portfolio, right? Of course, it's always the best that you go in and we identify the core industries, let's say, or the infrastructure within every space, and then you kind of like choose the top 3. That's how I look at it, right? You see, currently we are lucky that we can get these top quality coins that we're pointing out, right? Many times: Curve, Aave, Compound, Chainlink, Uniswap, Live, Peer, the Graph. Because I don't think that in 1 or 2 years we are ever going to be able to get these industry leaders at this price. Of course, we all want to get into an umbrella with down 99% and we can make 10,000 ETH, right? So that's why I'm saying it's good to diversify a little. But of course, the oracles, they are very important. Chainlink number 1, I like Kyling. We like, and we're also having umbrella, and I think we have somewhere one more. So, so that's that. Let's see any more. This is becoming just Anyway, we're gonna run one more week. So in case you're new to this channel, you should participate in our giveaway. So yeah, follow the link below, and I think what you gotta do is hit or subscribe or like or some goodies. But it's important that you have can get Binance coins, BUSD, and so next Friday, please participate. It helps the channel, and you have good chances of winning because we are truly the littlest channel, on the interweb. Okay, so let's see here. Any other questions injective protocol? Yeah, the injective protocol. Yeah, I haven't talked so much about it because I lost all my coins on injective protocol. I did that on MantraDAO. I am going to talk about MantraDAO soon because they have done amazing things. Amazing things. MantraDAO. I like what Alex is saying. Umbrella only the beginning. I don't know, but they had like they were like doing bad like last year or something. They even made an announcement that didn't sound very optimistic. I'm keeping my arm growing, yeah, because we stake him. So let's just see. And okay, so let me run through some things that I think that are good. Of course, I forgot yes. What do you think about the AI sector? Of course, that's going to explode in all categories. And also yesterday I was in one industry that we've never spoken about is also healthcare on the blockchain, right? All the way from computing, big pharma, fintech. Yeah, so we need also to look at the healthcare. However, I still think that we are so early that it seems like the traditional industries that are migrating onto the blockchain, I think they will have their bull run, but it seems we still maybe more focusing on the infrastructures. We are holding insurance, right? Remember, that's another one we should look at maybe here today, that I very, very much like, and we have also been holding, we've been staking, which is Insurance. Let's look. And the reason why I also like Insurance, and I'm convinced that they're gonna, be a market leader of tomorrow, is they have taken hits. They took hits, right? I think it was with Terra and some others where they really had to, where we suffered losses, and I was staking. We also suffered loss, but the way that they were communicating with both the stakers, with the people that actually lost their money, has been amazing. So I think Insurance is here to stay. I think that's going to be a hockey stick as well. That's what I think. Insurance industry, right? And then I wanted to talk to you guys about MantraDAO. Actually, this was one of the first videos that we made when we started back in 2020. At that time, we had another channel called Bitcoin Channel.Live, and when we reached 6,000 subscribers, then that channel got lost. But MantraDAO, and I'm going to make a video on that. I'm just going to make it also briefly because I had around, not me, I had Betty's money there, around 200 some thousand dollars that kind of got lost. And that was, of course, a real shit show, right? And it was with after the terror crash and all that. But they have been working out proposals, and I'm starting to get lots of tokens for the right pocket, for the left pocket, and the back pocket. And they're paying out at exactly this price, 0.04. And I'm getting, for Betty, 1.6 million of those, and a lot of other ones. I am going to make a video on this because, and I've been very quiet about this because I wanted to see how they were going to handle it. But you can see MantraDAO is still down 95% from its all-time high. But there's something specific about MantraDAO. They don't give up. They got honor. They're good people. And I believe they're going to play a vital role in DeFi later on. So I would consider perhaps even MantraDAO as a little bit of a secret risk reward, right? We don't know if it's going to be the true market leader of tomorrow, but the risk reward is not so bad. So what else do we have here? Okay, so of course I just want to go through, mention some of the tokens that I really think that of course you should be looking at. Optimism, right? Optimism. We also, I don't know, for those of you who have been around, actually, we participated in the initial launch of Optimism. I don't know if you remember that. Unfortunately, that live stream is no longer available, but Optimism, layer 2 on Ethereum. It is, I mean, a lot is going on in terms of technology and the dApps that are being built there. Now, here we can, it is basically above the launch, but they launched, when was it? That was in June 2022. It's a shame that we lost that live stream. Anyway, Optimism, I think that's a must-have also. Market cap of 738 million. I mean, very good. So let's just scroll down, and so I will mention a few that I think that of course that are must-have. Of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's see about Cardano. Cardano risk reward, but they could also be behind. Polygon, of course, is also good, even though they're also very, very, already a big market cap, and they got competition like Optimism, right? You can see Polygon is with 10 billion, and Optimism not even with 1. And maybe Optimism's technology is actually maybe even better than Polygon. But Polygon has a stronger sales team, more money behind them. Polkadot, of course. Avalanche, very good. Uniswap, you need to have Uniswap, the market leader of tomorrow. Chainlink, the market leader of tomorrow. Bitcoin Cash, sleeping giant, yeah. Could be left behind, but I still think it's going to be one of those coins that's going to be accessible and available. Stellar, our video. Filecoin. Algorand is going... That's another lovely one. Phantom is good. I know too little. VeChain, of course, it's a proven, working already with some of the biggest established companies in the world. Quant is good, of course, in Decentraland. Aave, version 3 just came out. Terra Classic, forget that. Theta is important. Infrastructure when it comes to, the video streaming or something like that. Chili's, you saw the video. The Graph, data collection, I think it's going to be the ultimate market leader. Curve, of course. Maker, of course. Bound to see some good news very soon from IOTA. Already doing big things with big enterprises. Synthetics, I love that. Need to make a video on Thorchain Rune, see what's going on there. Engine on the wall, of course. 1inch, that number 1 aggregator, making money, a ton of money. And it's only as we are going to see the market increase, as we're going to get up to the all-time highs, and we're going to see volume increase. Well, it goes without saying that 1inch is going to take off, right? Really. Arweave, the same. Compound. Gala, I think Gala has so much more. CeeLo, we're optimistic on that. SushiSwap, I think it's also one of the big ones. If you had to choose, maybe I would take Uniswap. Osama, well, you know what I think about them. SingularityNet, one of the first when it comes to AI, right? We've also been holding them for a long time. So long that you forget about to talk about them. Gnosis, custody token, also important. Also talked too little about them. Injective protocol, was it Vax or Shahid who talked about it? Moonbeam, It's going to take off. I mean, Polkadot has not, they are programming, they're developing, especially, and that is what I really like, is they understand that the user interface and the user experience has been nothing but shit. But they're improving, and it's going to be perfect. That's how I look at it. A-Star. Actually, A-Star is probably, I mean, a must-have. LivePeer, we talked about that. Reserve rights, I will need to make a more update. Good for tomorrow. Seer Coin, good. Metis DAO, good. Store J, Scale, we also need to talk about that. And FTX token is a real shit show. I like NXIM, there's also insurance. Chromia, Kuti, of course. Ren, it's good. Energy Web Token. Energy, listen to me now. What more can I say? One more time. Did you hear me? Energy Web Token. Centrifuge. Tokenizing real-world assets on the blockchain. Power Ledger. Important. Origin Trail. Important. Gotta look at it more at that World Mobile Token. Rally is also good. And then we go down Radium. I still hope a lot of believe in Radium. You know, the DeFi on Solana. Solana is still, you know, I like Solana. I like it, but I've never been a real, you know, real fan. But we are holding Radium, which is, and we're staking there, both Ethereum and USDC. Litentry, when it comes to digital identity. Barnbridge. Also gotta make need to make a more look further into that, but still, right? It is it's a gateway for institutions to enter the market of cryptocurrencies, as institutions understand it, right? Kilt, very important. Unibright is Unibright has been around for a long time now, right? But the hockey stick is gonna come. The hockey stick is going to come. It's only a matter of time. 29 million. I mean, I think Unibright is, you know. Anyway, we gotta move on. Let me just see. Sheeton, of course, that's the ugly cousin of Estar on Osama. Kavura, good. Pasik, good. Cross Network, even though it's down, right? That's sad to see here. We gotta look at Happy. I don't know yet. Haven't been following that. Do you know what's going on there? Ether Risk, that's insurance, also good. Konomi's been going up, right? That was one of those little coins that we were holding. Market cap of 3.7. We've been talking a lot about Konomi in the past, but it's good to see that something is moving. And Umbrella up 58%. I mean, that's just lovely. There's so little market cap, Okay. That's about it, guys. Let's see, any questions? Because otherwise, then we're gonna, you know, call it the interoperability. That's what it's all about. 1inch Harris, that's what I'm saying. I love the rocket show. Thank you. Guys, I want to thank you so much. And, you know, I always like to end it, you know, a little bit on a personal note, because I feel I know who you are. You know who I love, and you know who I talk to when I talk about private things. And all those of you who are new, please hit like, smash, and subscribe. And you're also welcome to listen to my private stories. Still haven't come away from Ukraine. Still look, I'm actually, because it turned out to be more difficult to find an apartment with proper internet in France. And I also feel lonely when I'm in France. You know, I'm not allowed to see my children very often. So it feels wrong to be, in terms of proximity, so close to my kids. I'm not allowed to see them because of their mother. But having said that, the electricity, the blackouts, for those of you who do not know, I actually live in Ukraine. I'm in Ukraine. And here we got power blackouts. We got 8 hours of electricity per day. And it makes it very difficult in order to, you know, obtain the work. I need to get out of here, I know. But that's why I'm not doing the live streams as consistent. But I need to get out of here. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. I really do. And it's nice to see the market, that it's going in the right direction. And remember, the future of finance is being built right in front of our eyes, and it's being built on the blockchain. And the fundamentals, I think, they are amazing. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.